Oh.
Oh no, I think it's a cormorant underwater. It's all very exciting for a minute.
Welcome to Eriskay. And we just stopped at this ferry port to have some lunch, and then Nicola was like, right, shall we drive around and explore? And I had to remind her that Eriskay is 1.8 miles to the causeway, so we thought let's park down at the ferry and go for a bit of a hoof and see what we can see from a wildlife perspective.
There's lots of cormorants there at the
There
moment.
is.
And on the way in we saw a load of eider ducks.
Eider
as
ducks,
well.
yeah. Supposed to be a bit more inclement weather coming through tomorrow, a bit more breezy. That's why we came across today. So let's go explore Eriskay. Obviously, we're very keen not to damage any wildlife while we're here, especially. Okay then. Well, good morning. So we're still in Eriskay. Stayed down at the little ferry port last night. Lovely little stay. There's
We're in a big puddle.
the whole thing's a big puddle, Nicola.
We're having a bit of a tetchy day. I'm not so good today, so it's all a bit fractious.
Oh, hang on.
And a dead mouse fell off the thing.
So we've decided to climb the highest point on Eriskay, which is only 183 metres. I won't attempt to pronounce its name. I'll put the name along here. A little bit windy. We're in a bit of a sheltered spot at the moment, but a little bit overcast this morning, as I said earlier. But yeah, I'll get up here, and this kind of reminds me, or makes me put in mind of what somewhere like Norway would be like. All the little houses dotted around. So anyway, enough talking. Let's get walking.
You're not allowed to talk and walk, apparently.
No, that's on stairs. Stairs are for walking, not for talking. Oh, so this is us up at the top of, I'll put the name again there. Beautiful views over to South Unst, which what looks to be some more lovely hills to go climbing. And actually, out of the wind, it's actually quite
It's
mild.
all right. Round that side, we're nearly being blown over, so don't be deceived.
And of course, you have just that Hebridean light on the water, just making everything look aqua. Views out to the causeway connecting Eriskay to South Unst.
And I'd like to say this is the first time I've navigated us up a mountain
I think I need to.
by pure instinct.
I was going to say, I think I need to look up the word navigation. I'm the one with the map and downloaded routes going, no, I think we should.
I was like, let's go this way, and we got to the top.
We did get to the top, so.
But I wouldn't trust me on anything too tricky.
No. But no, we made it. So, but schoolboy error. Oh, hang on.
The dead mouse has escaped. Although it's not a dead cat because it's too small to be a cat. So
And also too close to home. And our cat, of course, is still living. She just lives on. Anyway, we're rambling. And of course, schoolboy error. What didn't we bring up?
Well, I've got pear drops, but I don't know if that classes as a food.
Although it's probably a bit early. The little pub down the way there does the most incredible looking starter of black pudding and haggis and stuff.
Oh, it's only 10:30. I was thinking it was lunchtime.
Right. Sit up
By
here.
the way, this was quite tricky. Don't be fooled by the fact that it looks quite small, which I usually am. When there's not a path or steps, you do have to be careful. So
Fun times.
get me the expert hill walk
Right.
until the next fall.
Oh. Jeez, near fell down the mountain. I think it was Cookie Monster on Sesame Street who got grumpy when they got hungry,
Very grumpy.
and someone fell on the way down,
Right.
and then started moaning at me because I wasn't taking her on the official path. There was no official path, but hey. So now we're in a quandary because we were going to walk back to the van and make something for lunch.
Which we've got nothing left.
Well, we
That's
do.
a slight exaggeration, but
So now we're going to go to the little shop. One thing that seems to be missing on Eriskay is it doesn't seem to have a cafe. Now, the pub does sandwiches, but it doesn't start serving food till 12, which I guess is reasonable given the fact that it's lunchtime.
but not when I'm hungry. It's not.
Exactly. So we're going to go down and see whether there's any words in the shop, and then if there's no words in the shop, we might just grab a coffee there, and then start beating at the pub door at 10 to 12. I'm also not drinking any beer in October, which sucks because I could just go in and out of the pub and have a beer, but hey. So yeah, all in all, top morning. Actually, that was quite nice
It
up
was
there.
lovely up there. Really
And we
lovely.
definitely got the best of the weather. You can see now it's clouded over. But yeah, so we're just walking down into the little village. Go to the shop, see what there is to scrying on. Right.
Strang's not even a word.
Well, good morning. So we're still down in Eriskay in the little port. Fabulous little place to stay. We actually have been here a couple of nights just exploring the island on foot, as you saw yesterday. By the way, we ended up caving and going to the pub for some chips and some nachos. Oh, they were good though. So I stayed here again last night. Rained quite heavily in the night, which anyone who's ever been in a campervan stroke caravan, you know it's not the quietest in the world. So this morning's plan is first of all pancakes, which Nicola's in there making at the moment, and then we're probably going to drive off Eriskay, do the little causeway and over to South Unst, and then see how long it takes on South Unst. But yeah, as I say, cracking little place to stay. Showers, £1 for 5 minutes, really hot. Wastewater, waste disposal, sort of grey water disposal. Fresh water and toilets, plug sockets even in the waiting room, so yeah, good place to come stay. Right, pancake time I reckon. Well, good morning again. So that's us finished on Eriskay, just doing a little bit of work there. We actually used the little ferry terminal as a workplace. So now we're just going to drive off Eriskay and on to South Unst. Really don't know what to expect in South Unst. It looks beautiful.
It's my daily correction.
Oh, when's it going to be November and I can drink beer again? So yeah, we're going on to South Unst.
There's no N in it.
I'm going to call it Unst if I want to. I really don't know what to expect. The eastern side obviously a little bit more hilly and a bit more remote. Western side looks like there's some lovely beaches on there. But we've had a mixture of people saying, maybe not as nice as the other islands. But yeah, so we don't know how long we'll be on South Unst. Before we go up to
North East. Actually, no, isn't it? Benbecula is in the middle.
which sounds like something you rub on a boil, but it
We're going
looks.
to try and find otters as well on the
Yes.
east coast. Apparently, it's good because we've not seen any in Eriskay, although other people have.
Well, I did go out for a run this morning, saw 3 eagles, so that was quite nice. Anyway, we're off Eriskay on the south,
East.
and we'll catch up next week.
You probably don't even say it like that either.
I know, when I may have drowned someone. So, see you later. Bye bye.
Bye then.
Oh, it's going to be one of those days.